Hello and welcome to another video here on YouTube. In today's video I want to show you what I can actually build and automate using Claude Cowork. I know there are already a lot of videos on YouTube about this topic, but most of them are repetitive. They focus on installation steps and basic setup. If you are still at the stage, I recommend watching those first and then come back to this video. Because today I'm going to show you a real working example that I personally use in my business. I will show you exactly how I manage and grow my Shopify store where I sell digital downloads. On my website, sumobundle.com, I sell digital downloads. These downloads are large bundles of digital graphics and with commercial rights. This means anyone can take these images and use them on their own products. And of course you can sell your own products based with the help of my images. Now let me show you what parts of this entire process are automated. First, I generate 600 images or more, and as you can see, the original names are completely random and without proper naming. Customers will struggle to find what they need. Third, I generate thumbnails, and then I will generate some zip files, because for example some folders are over 6 gigabyte. Now let me show you what parts of this entire process are automated. First, I resize around the 600 images. These images are made with different image generators, because the original files are very large and I need the smaller version for faster processing. Secondly, I automate the rename of the images, because you can see the original file names are completely random and without proper naming. Customers will struggle to find what they need. So I will, based on these big images at this size, I will generate smaller versions, which will be placed in this folder number 4. The next step is I will split the bundle, which in this case is almost 6 gigabyte. I will split the full bundle into archives of a maximum 4 gigabytes. For example, some folders are big and some customers are using Windows and they cannot download large files, so this step is essential. Then I resize and optimize the thumbnails to make them lightweight and ready for the web use. The next steps is I will automatically generate the product title for Shopify, and then I will create the entire newsletter content, including subject line, pre-header and email body. And then one of the last step is to place automatically using Claude Cowork. The product will be automatically submitted via API to this Shopify store. The only thing I still do manually is creating the main thumbnail, like this one or this one, because I like to choose manually the images which are here. Now with Claude Cowork, I've built an automation that handles most of this process for me. Until recently, all of this was done manually. I use Photoshop and the process was extremely time consuming. My wife is also helping me with this, and even then it takes a lot of time. Now let me show you how it works. I'm in Claude on the Cowork tab. I will choose my skill, Shopify Product Writer, and I enter only the number 893. Let me show you, 893, and click on let's go. Sorry, on the other side, 893. Okay, Claude started to read the configuration I already created a few days ago. Let me show you what I have here in my folder. I have all the products I will release soon, but right now I am working on this one. So Claude is very smart and he chooses exactly this folder. He reads inside the previous one, and as you can see, it loads his tools. It will take a few minutes, but trust me, it is much faster than if you are doing manually. In the meantime, you can drink a coffee, play with your kids. So I have in this folder only, let me minimize. Okay, I have only images here in this folder, which are very big. and these images will be sold to my customers. Let me show you some of them. Okay, now as you can see, I have a progress here. Okay, now Claude will ask me a few details. Let me choose this one. For the image size, I have this one. The file format is JPEG. He asked me if I want to rename. Sometimes maybe you don't have to rename. Yeah, I will click on yes, rename them. Probably it will ask another questions in a few seconds. Let's see, yes. He wants me to know if these big images should be resized, and I choose yes, resize them. Then he asked me if the images from this folder, which is 6 GB, should be splitted. I will tell them to yes, because when I sell to customers, the zip file must be maximum 4 GB, because some of my customers are using Windows, and this is the maximum allowed size for Windows. And here I will click yes, split and zip. Now he asked me if I want to generate some collages with the images. It will be some images like you see on the website. Let me show you here. If I will click on this one, it will generate images like this one automatically. Let me go back. Yes, I want to generate these thumbnails, and I want them with a gray background, so you can see. Then he asked me if I want to create a draft product on the Shopify store. Now let me show you. If I refresh this page inside my Shopify store, you will see that I have only a draft product. Now, if I will go to Claude Code, I will click yes. And now it will start everything I asked. Probably here it should update his to-do list, but if it does not do it, it is okay. Now we have to wait. What I saw today is that Claude had a lot of issues, and I might have some problems, but let's hope for the sake of this tutorial it will work. Now I have to wait a few seconds, and I will speed up the video. As you can see on the right side, I have another to-do list. It's a little bit longer. It will start to rename these images from the left side. As you can see, I have 600 images, but what is very important is that he will create very good names for the images, and it will be very easy for my customers to find the images. Take a look at this. Now let's move to the next step, because it's also very important. Now here in this folder, as you can see, here is empty right now. It will start to resize these images to 1160 pixels. Take a look. Here you can see the image size. Okay, and it will take a few minutes, maybe seconds. Now let's check also here. Let's move to the bottom to see it still works, because I have over 600 images. Let me scroll until it is ready. Okay. Now he started to use the computer. I will leave it alone. Now I will not move it anymore. Now it will start to split the images and zip. I don't have to move the mouse anymore, because it will control my Mac automatically. He told me the split is complete. Let's see. Yes, as you can see, he placed it in the two separate zip files. And now he asked me if I allow this action. I will click yes. In the meantime, while the zip files are created, it will start to generate those thumbnails, but I think it should finish the zip files first, and after that I will see the thumbnails. For this I have also a quick action which was made the same with Claude Code, and I personally right click on that folder and select that quick actions, but Claude Code, because it is using my computer, it will do it alone. The first zip file, it is ready. The second zip file is also ready. As you can see, already another folder appeared here. I will not click it right now, I will let it run. He gives me some confirmations. Both are ready. Let me look inside this folder. As you can see, these are the thumbnails, are made automatically. I will close it. Now let's see what is the next step. Here I have a text file. As you can see, it was deleted because I don't need it. This is also made automatically. Now let's see which is the next step. Oh, he started to generate the thumbnails because I want to use them on my Shopify store. I will upload them manually. After I will generate also the main thumbnail. This one I am doing manually because I like to choose exactly the name of the right images. Sorry. Now I think Claude will analyze all the images and it will generate the product title, description, and the keywords. As you can see, I have the title. I can copy paste manually, but this is automatically. He writes for me the description. I have the keywords. I have also for email marketing. I have the subject for the newsletter. I will scroll very slowly. I have also the text which I will place on the thumbnail. And now he starts to create the Shopify draft. This is one of the most powerful part. Claude Cowork takes all this data and submits it directly to Shopify store. Let's see if it is already there. Let me refresh again. I don't think it is. Okay, here it started. Okay, yes, take a look. It is already here and it is ready. If I will click on the product, you will see that I have the title, I have the description, I have the keywords, I have to choose the price, then I will choose the status from draft to active. I will add the download links, which I will do it manually. After I will upload it on a folder and that's it. But if you look here on Claude Code, you will see that I have everything I need. For example, I have the subject for the newsletter, I have the pre-header or these ones, so I can choose one of them. So this is how I automated a process that used to take hours, sometimes quite a few days. If you found this useful and if you learned something new, make sure to like this video. And if you want to access more automation like this, and if you want to learn exactly how I build these systems, join the communities. I have two communities. One is free, Automation Tribe free. You can see here the link, or you can join the paid one, where I have a lot of automations here and a lot of scripts, a lot of API endpoints. I also have direct access to me. I personally answer all the questions and help you implement every strategy you have. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.